Not all property management companies are created equal. If you're interviewing managers for your rental property, knowing the right questions to ask can save you thousands of dollars and a lot of frustration. Hi, I'm Karen Jordan with HBR Rentals. Today, I am giving you a checklist for evaluating any property management company before you sign an agreement. First, ask about their systems. How do they handle maintenance requests? How do they track inspections? How do they communicate with owners? If the answer is they figure it out as they go, that's a red flag. A professional manager should have dedicated software and documented process for every part of the operation. Second, ask about compliance. California rental law changes constantly. Your property manager needs to know security deposit rules, rent increase notice requirements, fair housing regulations, and habitability standards. Ask them how they stay current. Ask them how they train their team. If they cannot answer confidently, your property is at risk. Third, ask about communication. How often will you receive financial statements? How quickly do they respond to owner questions? Will you have a dedicated point of contact? Silence from your property manager is never a good sign. Fourth, ask about their vendor network. Who handles repairs? Are vendors licensed and insured? How are costs controlled? How fast do they respond to urgent maintenance? A strong vendor network protects your property and keeps residents satisfied. Fifth, ask about resident screening. What criteria do they use? Income verification, rental history, background checks, and standard credit standards should all be part of this process. Cutting corners on screening leads to costly problems later. Finally, ask about their track record. How long have they been operating? How many properties do they manage? Can they share performance metrics like rent collection rates and days on market? Transparency with their own numbers tells you a lot about how they will handle yours. At HBR Rentals, we welcome these questions because our systems, our compliance knowledge, and our results speak for themselves. If you are evaluating property managers and want to see how we measure up, we are happy to walk you through our process. I'm Karen Jordan with HBR Rentals. We specialize in professional property management focused on systems, compliance, and protecting owner income. Subscribe for weekly education designed for California rental owners.